pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler. This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers, Bros, BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives. Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to episode 81 of Beer Bros and BS, your home for pop culture, craft beer, and other BS. I'm Dave, the big librarian.
This is Jose.
I'm Tony, the craft beer gooner.
JJ, the metal chef.
So we're up to episode 81, guys. Congrats.
Woo!
Woo! 81.
80 plus 1.
Yes.
So before we get started, Jose, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what beers we're going to be drinking?
Okay. Odd Breed. Broken Tail. Avery Vanilla Bean Stout. Civil Society and Commonwealth Brewing Swordplay.
Giggity.
This is going to be the good one.
And Cigar City Brewing Beor le Café.
Yeah, you got it.
I have no idea how to correctly pronounce that.
Neither do I.
Evidently, it's Irish.
Yeah. You probably said it pretty good.
Biar le Caifa or something. I don't know. Apologies to our Irish listeners.
Maybe it's Beer le Café.
Biar le Caifa. I don't know
Why
why
don't you go ahead and open that one up, guys?
It is Cigar City.
Let me open it up.
Oh, sounds so good.
The sound of refreshment being poured right here on episode 81 of Beer Bros BS.
Our matey.
Your mateys.
No pirates were harmed in the recording of this podcast.
This doesn't have rum. It has what inside it again?
So this is a brown ale from Cigar City that has been aged in Jameson barrels of the Jameson whiskey variety. It was brewed in collaboration. It's a approachable yet complex brown ale, and also lactose was added to it.
So it's basically their Café Cubano, but with Jameson. Aged
I don't
in
think
Jameson.
so.
Actually, no. I think it's maybe Maduro aged in Jameson with lactose.
What do you guys think of it?
You get the roastiness from the Maduro, but you don't get that coffee from the Cubano Espresso. So, as much, I guess. Like
It's a lot more mellow than I would have expected. You know, you definitely don't get like any like boozy kick at all.
But is that a good thing?
Doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it's mellow. Like this is definitely something you could just like
What's the
relax
ABV?
and drink. 6%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 6%. Yeah, it's the same thing as the Maduro or the. Actually, it does have coffee, so it's exactly like the Café Cubano, but they aged in Jamesons.
I wonder if they use like Cuban coffee or
Well,
other kind
if
of
it's
coffee.
the Cubano, if it's the Cuban coffee version of the Maduro, it would have been Buddy Brew, I believe, the
Right.
coffee people that they use.
Yeah, this
I don't know.
Yeah, this particular beer, like when we did the tour and they talk about it with the Cigar City beers that they age it using the Spanish cider. Like this one, to me,
Spanish cider.
Cedar. Cedar. Sorry.
I don't think they've
Yeah,
been
you're
doing
right.
that for a
It does
while.
smell a little bit citrusy, like
Yeah.
the malt makes it smell a little bit citrusy.
Well, I mean, like the woody flavor.
I don't think CCB is using that anymore.
No.
That was years ago.
Oh, okay.
And
But I mean,
the
that's what.
Spanish cedar.
and I think,
yeah,
like-
that's why they can't do humidor anymore. They can't.
Oh,
they
okay.
can't source the.
But I mean,
Spanish
that's
cedar.
what this tastes like to me. It tastes like how. Or no, you're not getting that.
I'm getting a brown ale with coffee. It does what it says on the can.
For me, on the backhand, I get a little bit of like that whiskey aftertaste.
And to me, it's
Not a boozy.
It's like
a
very
sweet.
faint. Like
It would be as if you took a shot with a shot of Jameson with a splash of water.
okay,
I get a little bit too. Now that I switched around, okay. I think my pre-show beer was Wrecking the Palate. Dar.
So let's get the show started with a few questions of Would You Rather.
I would rather.
Would you rather see 1 minute into the future for every minute you don't blink? Or go back into the past by 1 minute for every minute you hold your breath?
Every breath I take.
All right, so if I hold my breath for however long that is how long I can go back in time.
Yeah.
And is it
So about a
cumulative?
minute.
Like, the more times I do it, I have this power forever, or I can only do it once?
No, you can keep doing it. You can
Oh,
hold it.
I hold my breath and play roulette.
Yeah, I think I could more easily hold my breath for a minute than keep my eyes open for a minute without blinking.
I'm holding my eyes
Unless
open.
there's
But
a certain
for holding
contest
your
like
eyes, you can't hold them.
No. It's got to be,
natural.
I can't be like Tom and Jerry and put
Unhanded.
toothpicks. Or Clockwork Orange, that shit.
Right, you tape them.
Would you rather have the ability to sing and play exactly like an original musician, any original musician, or have the ability to bring back dead ones?
Ooh, that's a really good one. Holy shit. This might be the hardest one you've ever given.
Do they remember that they were dead?
Yes.
Will they be like all rotted and nasty, or
Yes, but they can still sing and play.
that's kind of a
So
draw.
you'll
That's
get
metal.
You will literally get back Zombie Michael.
Okay, so here's the question. If you could bring back a dead musician, who would it be?
Well, that's kind of answering the question too. Dimebag. Yeah.
My goodness, Dimebag as a zombie.
How metal is that?
Yeah.
Like
5 minutes alone.
Haven't we had a question?
Maybe he could do a collaboration with Rob Zombie.
Didn't you ask this question already though, JJ? What musician wasn't there like a music themed episode?
Oh no! Like I was just asking, like if you could have like your dream concert over there, and like what bands, even if they were dead.
I'd bring back somebody like Mozart. I like to see what his crazy brain would do with today's music.
And he would be a skeleton playing a piano. That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
No bones about it. Sorry. Hey, welcome back, Tony. Since you missed the last episode.
Hey, right on. I'd bring back David Bowie.
I don't know.
And you, Jose?
I mean, you can't bring back, like, for instance, you can't bring back a Chester because you'd, like, be depressed, even more depressed than he was. I mean, like, I just go myself and then you bring him back. Oof.
Yeah, what happens if some of these musicians have been cremated?
You still bring them back?
Yeah, they're just like a dust, like, elemental.
And they can somehow pick up an instrument and play?
And
That would
still
be
sing.
interesting, yeah.
That would be fucking awesome. It's pretty cool. I don't
Okay.
think we actually answered the question, but...
He could
So
definitely
again-
play Dust in the Wind.
Oh, if you could play an instrument...
come on.
That was good.
Thank you.
Sorry. So play an instrument.
Play or sing like any dead musician, or any musician you want, or bring one back to life.
Or bring... Oh, man. I would like to play like Dimebag, and that'd be cool. And that would be a badass forever.
Oh, I know
Maybe
who
I-
I would bring back.
Maybe I'd have Chris Cornell's voice.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I'd bring back Bert Cliff.
Oh, Cliff Burn.
Cliff Bird.
Okay, guys, would you rather shit every time you sneeze or cum every time you cough?
Come every time I cough.
It's going to be terrible during flu season.
Yeah, but at least I'm enjoying it.
The only person that enjoys this flu season.
You're gonna have some dirty pants all the time.
Well,
Well,
you have
the
dirty
alternative,
pants either
I'll
way.
also have dirty pants. But at least,
Yeah, the
coming
cleanup's
I'm
not as
enjoying
severe.
it, yeah.
Jizzed in my pants.
Yeah, like if you cough in public, you could still probably get away with it. If you sneeze in public, you're shit out of
Ah,
luck.
man, it didn't happen.
If
You
you
do
cough
both.
and sneeze at the same time.
All right. Would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones?
This sucks. This one's sad. I don't like this one.
Answer it, JJ.
All right.
Answer it. Answer it now. Do it.
No, I rather make new memories.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather make new memories and just find out about my past bit by bit, I guess.
Yeah. See it in pictures or
What was
whatever.
it?
You'd be like the Memento guy.
Or Darth Revan?
Good reference.
I'm thinking I would choose to forget my old memories and make new ones, because then you can repeat the things you've done as for the first time.
Sounds good to me.
Well played. Would you rather be stuck on a cruise ship with other people forever or on an island by yourself?
I'd rather be on a cruise ship with the Beer Bros.
But what if it wasn't the Beer Bros? What if it was...
Random strangers.
What if it was that other show, Bros,
Cruise
Bibles,
ship.
and Beer?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Shout out to them.
I was going to say that was inverted, too.
I'd be on the cruise ship. At least there's more stuff to do, and you can make friends, and
Yeah.
there's food.
And we
I
can
don't have
enjoy
to hunt.
abstinence together, I guess.
They'd probably have to convert you, though.
What's that?
Good luck talking to them. They'd probably convert you.
It's so everyone on the ship is
Yeah, one of them.
is like a Jehovah's Witness. Like, have you found Jesus?
I don't know. They might be interested that every time you cough, you come.
Hallelujah.
Would you rather all socks would become sentient,
Coming in socks.
or all dogs swear instead of bark?
That would be pretty fucking funny.
I don't think I want to live in a world with sentient socks.
Fuck, can you stop stepping on me all the time? Damn, wearing
especially
my...
like if you're wearing them, like
Especially when you get them on your penis. Your special socks.
Well, actually, that would be fun. Like, oh...
Okay, I'm just going to move on quickly.
plus it'd be pretty cool to have a swearing dog.
That's what I think. I'd rather go with that.
Well, fuck you. Eat shit. I'm shitting.
Would you rather be able to speak random five languages fluently, or be able to talk to animals?
So random, like I don't get to choose them.
Other than English. So there's 5 other languages.
Yeah, but what if you get shitty ones that like?
That's the risk
Whoa,
you're
whoa,
taking.
whoa! Shitty ones. Like where are these shitty languages located, Tony?
shithole countries.
Okay, Dan.
you get to speak Elvish, Klingon,
That's true. You
and
can get
like
Morse code.
yeah, Morse code and 2 other sci-fi reference
and
language.
Lisp,
Lisp.
like the programming language.
We're just all programming languages.
So, yeah, well, not that they're shitty, but like not very useful, I should say. You get some language that's like barely spoken by anyone, and then
I get what you're
Don't
doing.
you want to speak with the Lisp?
It'd be funny for that. I would have said something like Aramaic, Latin. Could go with dead languages.
Dead languages.
That way you don't insult anybody.
yeah, but I mean, like Latin could be useful, right? You could like
Read
have a
ancient.
You could-
have a good career in history and archaeology and stuff.
And work for the Catholic Church and write laws.
Yeah, my dream.
Yeah.
Hey, work with you being on the Bible boat.
That's what if it? Yeah, it could be dead languages in this scenario,
Yeah.
like languages that have been forgotten, and suddenly I know it, and I could be the one source
But it doesn't
to
matter that
document this.
other people would know that you know that.
Yeah,
You're
they might just
talking
think you're
gibberish.
fucking crazy. And
That's true.
Here he comes, Mister. I speak Aramaic.
And I'll be like, listen, you may not believe me, but I chose this option in Would You Rather, and so now I
all
have
in
this,
subtitles as he's like.
Right,
Oh wait, I don't know English anymore.
No, you still know English.
Oh, okay. I thought you like lose English.
No, you still get English plus 5 others.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, that's still pretty. What was the other option?
Speak to animals.
I want to speak to animals.
Speak to animals.
oh, speak to animals. Definitely. I want to speak to my cats.
I want
to stop fucking
I mean,
scratching.
But do you want
around.
them to speak back to you?
You
Because
already
I
do,
think
though.
I think that's where your feelings would get hurt.
That's your. Can they speak back to you?
Yeah.
To be like, I don't want this shit anymore. Give us the wet food.
I befriend all the sharks.
I give them wet food.
Oh, they'd be like, oh, come in the water. We got to talk to you closer.
People are friends, not food.
You believe that? He fucking jumped in the water.
Yeah, I would talk to animals. That's a unique skill that no one
Yeah.
has.
Hey, Tarzan.
Definitely could be
Every
lucrative.
day, like my cat would walk by. Hey, fuckface.
Guess where I took a shit today?
Guess what?
Gotta find it.
Guess what I hit of
do.
yours?
Could talk to dolphins and whales, right? Finally figure out that whole code. That
They'd be like, holy shit, you understand us?
yeah. And then I could be the one who helps, document and decode dolphin speak and whale speak, and
And how dirty they speak to each other.
And you can quote them. Would you call you at home?
Would you guys rather have $10,000 in your bank account, with the ability to refill it monthly, but never exceeding $10,000? Or at one time get a deposit of $5 million?
One time, $5 million.
I'll do the 10,000, and that's the limit every day. That's fine.
is it every day?
No, it's every month.
You get
Oh,
it-
every month?
Yeah.
So that's $120,000 a year.
Yeah.
Take you 41 years
Yeah, I take the $5 million.
to get
Alright.
$5 million.
All right, yeah. Never
But
mind.
then
I thought
you-
it was every day.
When,
so.
when you do the math,
But then again, you don't have to ever worry about their running out of the $5 million, blowing through it, and then like fuck, I gotta go back to work.
Sure,
Cause you can do whatever you want. You can if you want to work part time,
Yeah,
part time.
I think I would be all right.
Still gonna get that $10,000.
I wouldn't be
It's
buying
true.
gold toilets and fucking like 27 bedroom
You can
houses.
if you happen to have money left over. You can put money for gold toilets.
Layaway from the Guggenheim. Would you rather your phone and laptop always be at 100% charged, or every shit you take requires only one wipe?
I'll take the phone always being charged.
Yeah, I'll take the phone always being charged.
I'll do the one wipe. Convenience. Saves
No.
time and paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saving money by not using.
Okay, what
as
about
much
this?
toilet
What if
paper.
it's choosing between the phone being always charged, or every time you shit, you never have to wipe, your asshole is just clean.
auto cleaned?
Yeah.
If you eat healthy, be like that a lot. Drink enough water.
Well, obviously that's not happening. So we're going into the fantasy world of would you rather.
We've been stuck on this cruise ship, eating all this cruise ship food.
No, I'd rather take the phone 100% because that can actually save you.
Yeah, I mean,
Wiping, like how many times I wipe, it's not going to save me. I think.
and if you're on the cruise ship, like the fucking phone doesn't work, so you're out at sea.
It does work. Because they have cellular at sea.
They do.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
It doesn't matter.
I
Go
don't
ahead and try and collect from it.
I don't want to burn through my $5 million.
Yeah, well.
You're one of the.
Besides, if you have $5 million, you have a yacht. You don't need a cruise.
And just save up all the jizz that you're shooting out every time you cough. You can sell that off the, the
Black
Really?
market.
Who's buying my jizz, Jay?
It's off the white.
I've got plenty to sell you if you want some.
Tony's selling jizz on the white market.
But you can find it if you want. Place your orders to us at beerbrosbs@gmail.com.
We'll send you in sterilized vials.
Would you rather have raindrops be 100 times larger or fall 100 times faster?
Fuck. Either way, I think it might kill you.
No, I'd rather have the raindrops because I get thrown around pretty hard. So I would go through the fucking floor.
I feel like the larger ones would be less damaging. They just wet you a lot more. But if they went 100 times as fast, then they would fucking
Pierce your
penetrate your
skin.
skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I've not done the physics to prove this, but that's just my.
Bears, bros, and physics.
And finally, our final question of the night. Would you rather have swords for arms or swords for legs?
take
Sword for arms. Baraka wins.
I think Schultz 500, Alex.
I'll take the penis mightier.
Late it's now.
And that, guys.
I'll go with one arm a sword and one leg a sword.
He's
Okay.
breaking the fucking rules.
It's
Dave.
a good segue into our next beer.
And that brings us to our second beer of the night.
Okay, the second beer of the night is from Civil Society, Swordplay.
Hey.
Yeah, see what we did there, listeners?
It goes with key lime and passion fruit. It's one of the can releases from Civil Society. And the Commonwealth, this was left over at my house because I did a bottle share pre-Wakefield the day before. And it was amazing. And this one person happened to leave this Swordplay at my house. So we're drinking it today.
So their loss is our gain.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing, people.
So how was Wakefest, guys? Because I unfortunately missed it.
Yeah, you
Nah,
missed.
it was okay.
That was only the best festival of the year.
Yep, possibly ever. At an insane amount of variety.
Did they have some good beer?
They had some fantastic beers. Of course, everything that Wakefield brewed was fantastic, especially the Desperado. You know how much I love the Desperado.
Maria had like a bunch of different sours
Yep.
on display.
Yeah, I think she said 16 different variations of different Berliners. So there was a ton of good shit there.
That cherry limeade stush. Woo.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
The lemonade
the
was
sipping on yak Imperial Stout was on another level.
the lemonade was an airhead.
As far as guest beers, Angry Chair's Milford with maple was one of my tops. Horace Ales brought Greater Maple, another maple.
The one that was like pancakes.
Yes.
Yes.
had more of that at Union at the after party.
What was that one that was like 19%?
Oh,
that was the
ice. Mons Ice Buck.
Yeah, the Moss Icebox Cantina.
Oh, you guys had it.
19.2%.
Actually, you know who had it was
Crazy dangerous.
Issa. Like he had a full pour of it.
Yeah.
God bless his soul.
That's like
That's too much.
When I was looking at the beer list, that was my favorite name of all the beers.
Did you realize how strong that beer was when you read it?
Did it even say the ABV?
You couldn't taste it. You
But I
couldn't
mean,
taste it at all.
Icebox are always like
No,
high
but this
ABV.
was like a regular ice bock, like malty, very malty, no heat. I mean, it was like
Yeah, like there was no way. Like if someone like we were telling people it's 19%, they're like, no, it's not. And I'm
you
like,
can
look at the
drink a
thing.
full pint and not know and like be stumbling out. So
Yeah, the 2-bottle Logic collabs with Wakefield Brewing, the Mexaplick and the Robots Disguise were both excellent. The Evil Twin Double Donut you liked a lot with the avocado.
yeah.
So
And the one with the raspberry. Ooh, raspberry.
did anyone drink the Mitzelplick backwards?
They did not.
No.
Just checking.
Yeah, I know. So, but overall, it was a great festival. If a certain person wasn't snoozing right now, I would thank him personally because I know they put a lot of fucking work into that festival. It was well organized. You didn't have to wait in any lines. Well, a little bit, a couple of lines.
There
But
was, well, unless you weren't for Bake Kujira. I mean.
oh well, yeah. I mean,
Come on.
outside, considering how many
Come on,
beers
bro.
were there, I mean, I walked up to Fremont, I walked up to Cantillon, like Assassin. What? There was like 3 people in front of us to get Assassin.
There was no line, no wait, and full pours of 2016 Hunapu.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, if you told me like years ago that there would be no line for Hunapu, I would have been like, no bullshit.
Yeah. No, it was well done. There was tons of food. The weather was beautiful. It was a little warm, but
Yep.
It was very warm.
It was. I got sunburnt.
Yeah.
Absolutely sunburnt. I mean, it was a great festival. There was amazing beers everywhere.
6 hours.
Yeah,
Or
and
7
6 hours.
if you're VIP. So, congrats to everyone at Wakefield. Thank you very much. As you know, we're always there, so we appreciate it. And everyone at Union. I don't think we got to thank them for their 1 year or their 1 year anniversary. Wakefield was 3 years, but that was a fantastic fest too. So, and now we got MIA this weekend. 3
Yes.
years of MIA. So we'll hope to see y'all drinking beers with us there.
Jose, what topic you got for us?
Are we going to talk about this beer?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Jose, why don't you tell us about this beer?
swordplay.
Let's play with our swords.
So it's very refreshing. You get that lime aftertaste, but the smell is a little bit more like passion fruit. I wish, like, the mistake I made during the Wakefest, maybe. But, I mean, there is, I guess I had too many stouts, but because it was so fucking hot. But, I mean, they were all amazing, so I couldn't keep away from stouts anyway, so.
This is very refreshing.
But I wish I had something more, a little bit. Like, Caesar went up to us and was like, oh, try the Goza. Like, don't snooze on the Gozas. And I was like, oh, oops.
Yeah. The Omnipolo passion fruit cheesecake Berliner.
Yes.
That was in the slushy machine. That was another highlight from Wakefest. Shout out to Omnipolo from overseas.
Yeah, I was gonna say for this one, the swordplay. Like I don't know that I've ever had this combination before, passion fruit and key lime. It goes pretty well, but I think I would prefer it in a Berliner rather than a Goza.
I was about to say that.
I do like it though.
Yeah, the Goza lends itself great for the lime, but like you still get that smell of the passion fruit hiding like more of the sulfury like smell of a Goza.
Yeah.
I guess because a Goza is salty, it gives it like a little bit of a margarita type taste with the lime.
Right.
Yeah. So
Oh.
passion fruit margarita.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take it. Yeah. No, we were talking about this. I was talking with Tony about all the variations of Berliners now that they're combining sweets, like the red puffs at Angry Chair at Wakefest. Which
Oh yeah, that's what I had.
raspberry with marshmallows.
Yeah, it was
things
great.
you would never thought. And now there's like you see a lot of pineapple and coconut, like we just did at Wakefield for episode 80. You know, like combinations of Berliners and Goes that
Who knew that
like,
you could?
that would be good. And right now, it's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, next
right
time, next thing you know, it's like they're mixing chocolate and coffee in a Berliner. Like,
Well, they did that. Wakefield did that. What was it?
now. Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
And what was the
Oh.
name of it? It was like
Well-
it was like an early one. It was the fucking baseball something.
Yeah.
wow, what do you know?
Yeah.
It was like had like a baseball player on the front. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I know which one it's
It was like
too.
Eastbound and Down. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, Jose, what topic you got for us?
So the topic I got is that Intel developed. They're bringing back the augmented reality through their glasses. So Google tried this a few years ago with the Google Glass. It didn't work out too well because it was bulky. You looked like a retard out in the street, and it was like you could clearly see that these were AR glasses. Now Intel
It
had,
wasn't like $800.
and it was also $800 to boot. So Intel is
I was so close to getting it though. To fit my
it does
prescription.
look cool. Like the concept is cool. But Intel is trying to make it a little bit more sleeker, and how they do this is that they project the image into your pupil through a light, like through on the edge of the glasses. They project an image into the back of your eyeball, and you see like the image naturally.
Holy shit, they're getting into our brains.
Yeah. When I
This is
saw that, I
how-
was like,
it's funny because as soon as you were saying that, you weren't looking at us when you said that, and I know I made eye contact with Tony and JJ both, and we're like, "Holy shit, it's begun!"
Here's the thing. Like,
the thing is that normally I'm a little squeamish about those things because, for instance, my phone has infrared unlock on looking at it. It'll know if your pupils are looking at it, but like you can kind of see the infrared, like the laser, and I'm like,
even through your glasses,
yeah,
it can still get your. What about outside if there's lots of glare?
what do you mean?
Well,
Oh.
if your phone looks at your pupils,
Oh,
IR,
I'm not sure.
you would
Oh,
imagine.
actually, yeah, I don't know. Because my glasses, for instance, I don't know if yours are too. They have the shielding for the computer screen. Like
No.
sometimes they have them coded for that.
Yeah, no. They have the hydrophobic, the ones that are anti-water and anti-oil, anti-reflective shine, and
I think I have the anti-reflective for the computer screen. But I don't know what you guys think. It's like when I read that, I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, so they're actually looking at this into like projecting like images into your retina.
See, the thing is that, like, I've seen too many episodes of Black Mirror now. And
That show is so depressing.
there's a couple, like, ones that actually have happy ending.
I don't know. It's I don't want to watch the latest season because when I was out sick, I watched the whole thing, and I got so depressed. I got so depressed after watching it.
It's true. After like one or two of them, you're just like,
I binge
we're all
watched it.
doomed. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
We have failed as a society. Let the robots take us.
But yeah, I'm just imagining like, glasses that like beam images directly into your eyes. It's only a matter of time until someone hacks the glasses, and now it's
like, oh, you have a penis right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
now you can't trust what you see, and you're gonna fucking kill your friend because you think they're a zombie or something, and I don't know.
Or the
Zombies
roaches,
are your
Or the
friends.
roaches are here.
Yeah,
You must eliminate the roaches.
Oh god, that'd be your worst fucking nightmare, dude. Fucking it goes
Yeah,
into
exactly.
your eyes. It looks like you have roaches crawling over your body.
yeah.
Oh,
dude.
No, I
man.
was talking about the Black Mirror episode.
Oh, well, I haven't seen that one. So.
Or AR that, like, you have, like, ghosts, like, just, like, randomly walking through the house or whatever. Oof.
Yeah, no thanks.
No.
And that's another episode.
Oh, really? Oof.
Yeah.
I like it.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's exactly how you would die if you went to Europe by yourself. Like, oh, this game's
Oh, the game tester one.
yeah.
Yeah. When I watched that shit, I was like, that's totally JJ. That's Patrick Swayze's son.
Oh,
No, not Patrick. I'm sorry, Kurt Russell's son.
I can kind of see it a little bit.
I didn't even know he had a son.
Well, he did have a Star-Lord,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but
I do have a penis.
why don't we start opening up the next beer?
Yeah. Oh, so this one is actually, it's a process to open.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
it is. I am opening now the cork.
And to the fan too.
Wait. This needs to go on Instagram.
It's a live opening, as always. Any beer that features a cork. Usually we have the pull corks. So, there's usually some danger involved.
Oh, wow, it's foaming through the cork.
So there's a cork. So there's a bottle. There's a beer cap on top of the bottle, and then there's a cork inside of it.
Yeah.
For you at home,
You fancy, huh?
It is fancy.
this
seems
must be.
dangerous for a beer to have this kind of a cork, in my opinion.
Oh, it's gonna totally foam.
Hey!
Start pouring.
Oh, here
Start
comes-
pouring.
here
Start
comes-
pouring. Start pouring. Start pouring. Start pouring. I called it.
There you go. Good save. There you go. Thank you.
I should have known when it said it's foaming through the cork.
Like I was watching. I was just saying.
Yeah, you could
start
see it. I
pouring.
was like, just in shock. I'm like, no. Not on my table. Not on my wood table.
Not on my
Well, it did. So
my equipment, please.
If someone could kindly get some
Woohoo!
cleaning
Man, this is dank.
stuff to get the liquid off the table.
That means you, Sonia.
Please.
Oh, man.
Por favor. So, Tony, tell us a little bit about the Odd Breed.
Yeah. So this is a brand new brewery.
You made the best you clean, Jose.
From South Florida. They're in Pompano Beach, and they're called Odd Breed Wild Ales, and they are focused on making only wild ales. So everything they make is with wild yeast and aged in oak barrel. What?
That's wild.
It is. Yes. Thank you. Okay, you were waiting for that one. Yeah. So they've been open a couple of months now. It's a cool spot.
I guess the cat is not domesticated.
Nope. He's feral. Okay.
Yeah, the logo on Odd Breed is a cat, a
Yes.
black cat.
Yep. So this is their the first bottle that they've put out. It's called Broken Tail, and it is a wild wit beer fermented and aged in French oak puncheons. Broken Tail was aged 11 months in large French oak puncheons that previously held red wine. Hopped exclusively with Motueka hops from New Zealand, and subtly spiced with Indian coriander and Florida tangelo zest. Citrusy, tropical, funky, and moderately oaked with a tart finish. 5% and 16 IBU.
It's definitely citrusy, and you definitely get the oak in it.
Ooh, lots of good spice.
Definitely get that that
that's-
wild ale like character from
It's
the
really
nose.
nice.
Carbonation is fantastic.
Yeah, I really like the beers from this place. Like, I'm really stoked to have a brewery like this nearby.
Possible future episode.
And so that they're releasing bottles every 2 weeks on their website. If you follow them on Facebook and social media, you can see when they're having bottle releases, and you can order online and just pick them up within the 2 weeks. And
Oh, nice. So they have online, reservations, I guess. That's nice. So you don't have to camp outside.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I like it. I like it. I really like it.
All right. So, all right, Tony. So you missed out. So now's your opportunity to play the hottest game, striking across the nation.
what is it called?
BS or not?
So amazing.
All right. So we
Beep,
we're
beep,
off to a good
BS or not?
Hey, I like it. It's a good one. So, last week, or the previous episode, we had a pretty good start to this. So, I figured I would get a little bit more in depth and try and fool you guys to see. You know, I got you pretty good last week, but I think so. I'll start mild and work our way up. So, the first one.
And get to wild.
Hey, all right. So there is a Danish tradition of covering friends with cinnamon if they reach their 25th birthday without being married. Is this BS or not?
Not.
Not BS.
I think it is BS.
Well, I'm sorry, Tony. You have to drink because it is not BS.
Oh, okay.
And we shall cover you with cinnamon now.
All right.
That's the real cinnamon challenge.
Hey, all right. The next one is the Xbox gaming franchise Halo. Originally was designed not as a first-person shooter, but as a space shooter, or also known as a shump.
Not.
Not.
I think that is true.
So y'all think it's true? Huh?
That's not BS.
Right. It's not BS.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what you're supposed to say.
Oh, okay, got it.
Well, that's complete bullshit. I made it up. Very good. It was actually originally designed to be a real-time strategy game. And that was the original blueprint of the game, but then it turned into a first-person shooter.
Okay, but they did make it a real-time strategy game, right? Like Halo Wars?
Yeah, eventually,
Yeah.
and then it became to... Yeah, I did a little bit more research on the ones because you guys were asking questions last time. I'm like, I don't fucking
Okay, so
know.
we all have to drink then. Right?
Yep.
Because
Yep. Very good. Yep, Dave was already ahead of you. All right, the next one is... Once a year in India, elephants are given a holiday, which they have their own amusement type of rides that the elephants, not people going to, like elephants ride in the rides. And, of course, an all-you-can-eat buffet for the elephants. I have to clarify this. Not that it's people going to see elephants.
I say this is not BS.
Not BS.
Not BS.
It's complete bullshit.
God damn it.
Make up.
But they do have a festival for elephants, so.
They do, but
Yeah.
it doesn't consist of elephants riding on rides.
Well, no, but I don't know.
That's why I wanted to clarify it so like there wasn't any confusion. All right. Got 3 more. The 1964 Winter Olympics in Tokyo had 5 of their events canceled due to multiple competitors having diarrhea.
Not BS.
This is shit. This is bullshit.
He says bullshit.
BS.
Drink, Tony. That is complete bullshit.
God, I've gotten all of them wrong.
All right, doing a good job here. All right, so we got 2 left. All right, so in the mid-'90s, gelatinous blobs fell from the sky in this particular city in Washington. The next day, many people in the town came down with flu-like symptoms. All the residents got better, but the gross blobs were never identified as they were covered by the government. It never explained what they were.
Not BS.
I think it's not BS.
I think it is BS.
It is not BS. Drink again, Jesus Christ, Tony.
I want him to go first.
Wait, how does this game work again?
You got it wrong.
It must have been just like acid rain, but it's just like so much pollution that it just rains blobs.
Yeah, it happened in Oakville, Washington. Apparently, just a bunch of blobs the size of grapefruits came out of the sky. There's pictures of it that you can look at in news video footage. And apparently, everyone in that town got flu-like symptoms, but no one died from it. And all the blobs were collected and by a government agency, and it was never explained. Kind of interesting.
Surely not all the blobs were.
I'm sure someone probably kept one. Yeah, but
so
who knows?
But I'm pretty sure
But
it was,
there, I couldn't find any extra info on it.
it probably was just like testing, like live testing, and just like, oh, it's just like a flu.
Yeah. All right, so sticking with the alien theme, the final one is E.T., the extraterrestrial, was originally written to be a horror film.
Not BS.
I think that is BS.
I think that's BS.
Congratulations, Dave. You got it right.
What? E.T. was...
Originally supposed to be a horror film.
That little turtle was supposed to be a
I felt
horror.
so relieved when Tony said the opposite answer.
You're like, I'm just going to say the opposite of everything Tony said. The original film...
Fake news.
was
Fake news.
when it was written with Spielberg, when he went to the writer, the original story was going to be about a family that ends up terrorized in their home by extraterrestrials. And it was even described as Straw Dogs, but with aliens. Texas Chainsaw Massacre director Toby Hooper was already penned in as the director until he went out of the country and saw it was like a family friendly land with like little elves and stuff, and that's what changed it. But he almost went and made a sequel to E.T. that was going to be called E.T. 2 Nocturnal Skies, because originally it was going to be called Night Skies, the original E.T. movie. And the plot was that Elliot's family gets kidnapped by aliens and tortured brutally, and fucking E.T., the alien we all know and love, comes and rescues them. And it was going to be revealed that E.T.'s name was Zerek, Z-R-E-K, and saves the family. But it was going to be a horror film. That's some crazy-ass shit. It's all on Steven Spielberg's biography, or like one of the books that he put out in, I think, 97, where there's all the...
And as we know, Spielberg and Toby Hooper do have a working relationship, having collaborated on Poltergeist.
Yep, exactly. And the reason why he was going to do E.T. as a horror film, because he already did Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and he felt that was family-friendly, and he wanted to do scary because the success of Jaws. So, would have been interesting to see E.T. as a horror movie.
Well, and then Spielberg went on to do War of the Worlds,
Yep.
which was kind of more horror aliens.
It was like a middle ground. You could still...
Can you imagine
Because
E.T.
it
on your
wasn't rated
closet?
R, was it?
E.T.
I doubt it.
E.T. phone home.
I don't even would E.T. even look the same?
Would it have been like the same alien species that captured Elliot and his family?
It didn't say that, so I'm not sure.
So,
that's a Spielberg question. We're gonna have to get
Okay, well,
Spielberg on the show.
next time I run into him, I'll ask him.
So, but I thought that was real interesting. I was like, holy shit! Like, the guy who directed Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the original director for the first E.T. movie. I was like, I want to see that movie because I always thought it was scary. Like when Elliot was running out into the cornfield, like the first time he sees and E.T. runs out there, and he's out there with a flashlight, and then E.T. just appears, and it was like and E.T. like freaks out too, like I was like, that was kind of scary. Like when I was real little, I was like, oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me.
No, what scared me was like when the government took him and they were operating on like that was
what else is scary? That fucking E.T. video game
on the Atari.
Yeah.
The worst fucking video game ever. So, and that was another BS or not. Stay tuned for
So I
the
think
next episode.
I'm in last place in
Yeah, you're in
the
dead last.
BS league.
BS or not?
If this was Jeopardy, Tony would leave with 0.
I like that.
He would have to
I'd
pay
be
us.
negative.
He would have to pay the show. So, I'll go next. You guys are finishing up the beer. We'll get to the last one. A Brazilian drug dealer kingpin kidnaps medical staff, makes them vaccinate his community against yellow fever. So, a Brazilian drug trafficker has been praised on social media as a modern-day Robin Hood after he kidnapped 2 nurses, stole vaccines and syringes, and ordered the medical staff to inoculate the residents in one of the poorest favelas of Rio. And he's also been known. They went ahead last March. The local press reported that he had caused a riot in another city in Salguero, by throwing bundles of cash in the streets to local residents. And at the same time, law enforcement had increased the reward for information leading to his arrest, equivalent to $3,000.
Wow.
He's estimated to have roughly 100 men at his disposal. And he only came to power in 2016 after another drug dealer went to federal prison. So,
Wow.
That's crazy.
drug dealers kidnap nurses to
This
inoculate.
sounds like Pablo Escobar back when he was in power. Like, he would, like, go to the community and donate, like, football fields and, like...
Well, you know what? It's going to keep you in business. You know, alive users, alive residents are going to buy drugs, and dead ones won't.
And also, they'll keep your back, I mean, because you are, like, supporting them at the end of the day.
And he, I think they said, like, the government even had praised them because the people were underserved, but still, and the nurses said that they were, were treated well and whatnot, but they were still kidnapped. And
Yeah.
Did you hear about the kidnapping that happened the other day?
no,
It's okay. He woke up.
oh, good.
God damn it.
Took baby steps right into that one.
You want to tell us about this one, JJ?
Yep. All right. So the final beer of the night. This comes from Avery Brewing, Colorado. This is their bourbon barrel vanilla bean stout. So this is using 3 types of vanilla beans. It's I forgot. I think it's Ugandan, Tongan, and Ecuadorian.
Uganda, be kidding me.
What kind of?
No, well, it says. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's Tongan, Ugandan, and Mexican whole vanilla beans. And it's to even give more of a vanilla taste to the already natural vanilla taste that you get from fresh bourbon barrels. It comes in at 10.7. What do you guys think?
It's a nice light beer to end the night on.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not as viscous, but it does have, like, an extreme vanilla smell, like, aroma to it, at least.
definitely, vanilla forward. I like it. I like vanilla stouts.
I mean, how old has this been?
It actually just hit a distro. That's a nationwide distro.
Because if you have some, like, I
Distribution.
recommend to drink it now because the vanilla is the first thing to go on anything.
Yeah, and if you don't have double barrel Lanata or vanilla rye or fundamental observation lying around, this is a decent substitute.
Exactly. Yeah. It's 93 currently on rape beer.
On rape beer.
Rape beer. Rape beer.
Rape is not acceptable, JJ.
It's a rate.
Rape
Like
beer,
ratings.
my friend.
That's what we don't have. Ratings. But it's
Ew. Yeah, I like it. I like vanilla anything.
So, I guess I'm
Do
finishing
you
it
like
off.
vanilla penis?
yes, please.
Finish this off, Tony.
With the vanilla penis that Jose's talking about.
I've got one more episode of questions you never knew you wanted answered.
We all need like different theme songs for all this. And there's the Gremlins theme song.
So the question for today is, why doesn't saran wrap cling to things anymore?
Why is that, Tony?
So I don't know if you guys
I need to know this.
if you guys remember, back in the day when you would put saran wrap on a bowl of leftovers or whatever container for food, saran wrap would just like awesomely cling to the surface of whatever container you had it in, right? It clinged. I don't know if you've noticed lately, saran wrap doesn't. Like if you've tried putting saran wrap on your containers now, it's pretty much like putting a piece of paper on the container.
Wait, is there a market for vintage saran wrap?
Could you just use aluminum foil?
You could.
For a container.
You could,
Just not
exactly.
have
Some
leftovers?
Tupperware with like a fitted lid, right? But basically now you have to like fucking tape it down or a rubber band or something.
Well, what the hell happened? Why?
So I'm glad you asked that question, Jose.
I never knew I wanted to know this.
So the reason for that is because so the reason it clung
Klingen did.
was because it
Did it cling on?
it did cling on. It clinged on. Clanged? Anyway, so it used to have a chemical on it called polyvinylidene chloride, or PVDC. And unfortunately, it was discovered to be toxic.
Oh, shit.
So when people threw away the wrap, the plastic would eventually get incinerated at disposal facilities, sending poisonous toxins drifting into the air for us to breathe. And when this was discovered, the CEO of SC Johnson, who makes saran wrap, the CEO's name is Fisk Johnson, which I can only assume is related to Cave Johnson.
Well, I was going to say, he sounds like a real kingpin.
Yeah. Actually, the cracked article here says that makes him sound like he's going to bully George McFly. But anyway, so Fisk Johnson ordered the removal of the chemical PVDC. Fully aware that was the reason that his product worked so well.
I'm pretty sure he has a private stock of his own product that still has the PVC.
So, for over a year, his engineers tried working on a cost-effective replacement that wouldn't harm the environment, and they were unable to come up with one. So they just reformulated saran wrap as best they could, but without the PVDC, and now it just doesn't cling as well. Before the change...
There are other alternatives that does have the PVDC that clings so well into my little toxic container.
Ask if PVC is right for you.
So
kids, don't try the PVDC challenge.
So get this. So before they made the change, saran wrap's market share was 18%. Today it's at 11%. Fisk Johnson removed the chemical for the betterment of the human race, knowing that it would hurt his market share, and he did it anyway.
By a full 7%. Wow.
Yep. So it's not something you see like CEOs doing nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah,
But then again,
they would fight it tooth and nail.
But then again, to be honest, he was a saran wrap challenge away from having a devastating loss. Like, can you imagine? Like, because these dumbass kids nowadays take Tide Pod challenge. Like,
that was a little overblown.
Dude, honestly, I think maybe one person fucking ate a Tide Pod and it got blown up into this whole huge story.
Yeah.
Because
and they found out a lot of the ones that they were showing, it was like a fake thing.
Yeah.
They made like cookies that looked like it, so they're like, oh, look, I'm eating it or whatever. So, and people took it like, yes, all the youth of the entire world is fucking eating Tide Pods.
I don't know about
Thank you,
but
JJ.
I used to have my mouth washed out with soap when I was a child, so that's what the big deal was.
Oh, you had
I'd
a
say-
potty mouth, huh?
yeah, but
Literally,
it wasn't concentrated bleach and detergent.
Not
though.
figuratively. It was
I got it washed out with a bar of soap. I mean,
No, my mom did it to me too.
sometimes it was Irish Spring. Sometimes it was dish soap. And it was the babysitters.
no, I didn't have it too rough. I
It
had
was
Avery.
grandmother, mother.
I mean, the current dish soap that we have at home is like almond and blueberry. So it actually tastes like breakfast.
That doesn't sound so terrible.
Exactly.
But what I seem to remember is it was not pleasant.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you couldn't get the taste out of your mouth for a while after.
Oh, for some reason, my mom always had like the most plain ass bars of like ivory or some shit that would just taste like.
Have you ever had those
Yeah,
big
it's like
bars?
99.94%.
The 99-cent bars that are huge, like
Yeah.
the pink ones that don't smell or taste. Well, they do taste like shit, but
Yeah, because it's fucking lard.
yeah.
It tastes fucking terrible.
Yeah, you've seen Fight Club. It's like made of fucking plastic surgery liposuction waste. Evidently.
So, thanks for the. Oh yeah, thanks for that time.
Hey, I'm here to educate.
So let me ask you guys, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is people using the text emoticon, the emphasized, laughed at, surprised, teary-eyed during a serious conversation over text. Because my friend almost died over, like, at his reception at his own wedding, and my other friend proceeds to, laugh at, he's in the ICU, like, and he's like, oh, wait, shit, no, I meant, like, empathized. I'm like, dude, like...
From you just telling that story, I went from laughing to wanting to laugh at this to saying, oh, shit, to laughing again to saying, oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was at his own reception at his own wedding, and he choked on a piece of meat, and he's at the ICU. He's okay now.
I'm
like,
sorry, I want to laugh at that, and then I don't.
That's
I don't
pretty
want to laugh at it.
terrible.
It's pretty terrible, and
How
like
big
he
was
almost
the piece
died.
of
Like,
meat?
and well, he's still in an induced coma. So
Oh fuck! You see, God damn it!
bacon.
Like I want to laugh, but I don't want to laugh.
yeah,
Like there's so it's
He's okay, guys. He's okay. He's going to be a paraplegic for life, but he's okay.
Yeah, he's in an induced coma.
he's alive technically.
Yeah, sorry.
okay. What burns your bacon, JJ?
One ply toilet paper.
Fuck those cheap bastards.
I think that's a first.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. There's
But
a
what do you
special
care?
place in hell for
Yeah.
people that have that in their homes. I can understand. Maybe,
What do you care? You wipe once and you're already
Oh,
done,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Would you rather? But yeah, I just don't understand it. Like, I see people going to the store and they buy the mega, and I was like, I've never even heard of this brand. And I go look and see it's like $1.99 for like 4 rolls, and it's like it's almost like transparent.
It doesn't make sense because you're going to waste 4 times as much paper.
Yeah. And it's rough. It hurts your butthole. No bueno. Special place in hell for you, and that burns my butthole.
It's bacon.
Bacon.
Tony.
Sorry.
What bugs my bacon this week is the phrase, not all heroes wear capes. Because it's all fucking, it's super overused. Like, anybody who, like, shares some funny article on Facebook or whatever, that's their, like, caption. Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, I mean, Black Panther doesn't wear a cape. The Flash doesn't wear a cape. I mean, yeah, they don't all wear capes. I agree.
No, that was probably the best response you could have ever hoped for.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, try and think of something smart to say, but no, I got nothing.
Yeah.
That's all the mighty Jose.
Yeah, I can't even follow that up.
That was fantastic.
What burns my
Actually,
bacon?
I was going to say, if you ever watch The Incredibles, that having capes, the fucking costume designer lady, wouldn't refuse to use capes because of all the problems it could cause.
I don't recall that from the movie, but okay.
I also remember in Supergirl where I guess the cape helped you fly, or helped her fly. Anyway, what was your favorite beer of the night, guys?
Weren't you going to say
Oh.
what burns your bacon?
Lines, waiting in lines,
Oh, just lines in general.
queues, whatever you want to call them.
All right.
What about a bunch of people standing in a row before you to...
Yes.
That's a line.
Yeah. Or a
Oh.
queue.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Well, I mean, a stack would be great though.
A stack.
Last one in, first one out.
Okay.
Well, it depends on where you are in the stack.
Oh yeah, if you're the first one there and you're like, oh, it's a line, and then they're, oh my goodness, that would be awesome at a bottle share.
Oh, dude.
No, at one of the bottle releases, they should do that and fuck with people. Just like everybody that's lining up right before the event, and then they start from the other end, and then they distribute the beer like at the other end of the line. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That's some shit that Dave would do.
Again,
You
lines.
say that would be amazing, but what if you're the first one in the line and you get it last?
No, but it has to be something like just a troll beer, like like Troll So Hard maybe.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly,
Hey, you can't use that.
Oh.
dolly dolly,
So what was your favorite beer of the night, guys?
broken tail. I'm broken.
I think I'm going to go with the Avery Vanilla Stout.
I also choose Avery Vanilla Stout.
I would say that one or the CCB.
What's that one called again?
Bière la Caf.
Like a cow? A calf? A baby cow?
Well, in England, it's pronounced Shazoo.
Shih Tzu. I like that.
That's a dog.
Jose?
Yeah, I broken tail.
Okay, guys. Remember, you can find us on Facebook.com/Beer Bros BS. Remember, you can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Beer Bros BS. Go to Untapped. Find out what we rank all these beers. Join us. Follow us. We'll follow you back. We'll be drinking buds. Email us your questions, ideas, concerns,
Nudes.
jokes, insults.
Send anything. Send hello.
beerbrosbs@gmail.com. Remember, you can find everything on our website. And make sure to subscribe to the show on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Kodi, uBook, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast app, and now including digital podcasts, Listen Notes, Podbean, Podcast Blaster, Radio Public, Google Play Music.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
And there's about 3 more we're still pending on. I got to hear back from.
You can also listen to it on the Alexa. I tried it.
Yep. And SoundCloud is now an app on Xbox, so you can get a nice visual picture of the lovely picture that we put on SoundCloud while you're listening on your television.
So thanks again for listening. I'm Dave the Big Librarian.
Jose.
Tony.
JJ the Mail Chef.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Ding.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros. Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
And BS.
Yes.